I do think there's something funny if the girl's like, I can have the hoodie. I'm like, we haven't even had sex yet. Why would I? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why would I give you a hoodie? We haven't had intercourse.
If they were like, could I my feet are so cold, could I have some socks? Do you think do you think that would be as big a deal?
Well, only because after they take their socks off, I take a quick photo. Little photo of the foot for my collection, my collection. Hello, welcome to On the Apps. I'm Julian, a comic in New York City. This is
Robin Richardson, Julian's wife, an attorney in New York City, and Easy Puke.
Yes, we are here to talk about dating, fun things, and you had something you spoke about. You looked up, you brought something to the table that you want to talk about, that you saw.
Yeah, I went down this deep rabbit hole on YouTube about various TikTok sub-communities. And one that I found that I just thought was so fascinating are this small group of TikTok creators, mostly women, some like gay mask men, or like, I guess, mask people. I don't want to gender them because I only saw just brief clips of them. But people who date for content, or all of their maybe they wouldn't go out and say they are dating for content. And in fact, most of them, or the ones that I saw, were dating for love. But all of their content is dating. And, and at the end of the year, some of them will even have like a breakdown of all the dates that they went on. This one girl went on like 150 dates in a year. That's like a date almost every other day.
Yeah, I know people who have done more.
So in my belly chain phase, I was...
Belly Chain Robin was right after she had her last boyfriend.
Belly Chain Robin had a date maybe every night for 2 months. I don't think I could have done that for a year.
Sustained it. Well, you had 60 dates in 2 months, so extrapolate that. That's 356. You were the rate. Until someone, I don't know who it was. Who was that person who locked you down?
Well, we're open, so locked down is pretty...
Who's that person who leased you? A little sublet. Okay, yes. And I get you're talking about sustainability. Yeah, sustainability, but
yeah, I just like it's so frequently, and also to be like a creator on top of that. Like that is, I mean, the main girl who was followed in this thing that I watched, which we won't link because I don't even know how I feel about all this creator's stuff.
You're talking about the one because you saw a video of them analyzing it. The analyzer.
Yeah, I saw a video of this girl. What she does is she analyzes like TikTok communities, sub-communities.
It's 2025. We're weird now.
Yeah, yeah. It's really strange.
Tell that to your grandfather and watch his ears bleed.
Yeah, like this is it's so crazy because I was like, oh, this is like really niche, and then I saw she has like over 300,000 followers.
So she does like video essays.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even aware that was a thing. Yes, she does video essays.
About grandma. What do you? What do you write your essays down like a fucking Cro-Magnon? Come on.
You need a topic sentence.
Yes, topic. Yeah.
It was, and so she's like making content on top of this, and for one, like being a dating content creator must make it impossible to actually get real dates.
Well, I think, two things. Number one, I think in general, we're touching on this issue, which happens all the time. If you create content in some area that you love, making content kind of ruins it, of anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a makeup artist and then you keep making, like, you do weird shit because it gets more views.
Because it becomes a job, and you are kind of, like, ruled by the algorithm.
And what happens if you do find love and you're like, well, that's not really good for my brand? But, your actual question, which was what? Sorry, how can you actually date? You're saying, like, would you date someone when you knew they fucking spoke about every single date?
Every single date.
I have to assume they don't reveal that, because when you're on Hinge or something, you might not check their Insta, and you might not put your Insta out there.
Well, so in this instance, this woman, one of the many videos she made, she was like so angry because she matched with this guy, and he wanted her Instagram, and she was like, okay, so she gave him her Instagram, and she was like weird about that. She also was like very upset. She gets very upset about people unfollowing her and unmatching her. Anyway. She does not like any sort of rejection, which is maybe why she's a serial dater.
That was sort of the thesis somewhat, at least the beginning you sent me.
Of the thing,
which is that they have rejection issues. Like they love the thrill of people liking them. Mm-hmm. Was anyone in this clip, by the way, a man?
There was one man.
Really?
Yeah, one man, but he was a gay man.
Okay, so doesn't count.
Yeah, I know.
Was anyone here trying to get...
I feel like the other thing about this, like, it is very gendered, right? Because if there was a man making videos about how many women he dated and like, oh, and she was great, oh, but actually there wasn't really a spark, oh, she wasn't my type, like, I'm moving on. and then, I just think it wouldn't have the, like, there wouldn't be a following for it. There wouldn't be the women who are following these women who make this content going, yes, queen, you'll find him, you'll find love, like, he's not the one, next, whatever, they
It's
won't
just a
have
guy,
that.
a bunch of shots of him, like, in the morning, getting a bacon, egg, and cheese from the deli as he's walking out at 8 a.m. He's like, not this one either, fellas. Sorry.
Not this one either. Yeah,
I will keep fucking women.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it until I find the one I'm going to marry, it is very like, or the creators are very, like, they are looking for a monogamous.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. They're looking for a monogamous, like, normie. They want to fall in love. That's what they say. But yeah, so there's no men.
But it's like on The Bachelor, when in the beginning they did want to find love, and now everyone on there is just trying to improve their brand. And they all say,
Yes.
I'm looking for love. And this is the same thing. They're making content. And the way everyone falls into it, and this happens in comedy, is you make a bunch of videos you're excited about, then you make one video where you do like a joke review of like Diet Sprite, and it blows up, and then
And you're like, oh my God, now I'm the Diet Sprite guy.
yeah, you have to do nothing but Diet Sprite videos.
Oh, God.
You go and you do like a Pepsi, everyone's like, boo!
Yeah.
And then you do something you want to do. So my point is, these serial daters, they might have maybe they were serial daters to begin with, but if they're doing content with it, they could have fallen down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, I mean, and it made me kind of think a little bit about my own dating, because I was like a serial dater, and the thesis that this woman had was like, okay, all of these people had some sort of like big breakup where it wasn't them that initiated the breakup. They had a heartbreak, and
They
then
got dumped.
They got dumped. They got dumped hard. They got dumped, in a way that just like it becomes like their what is
Identity?
it? They're like, it's like their creation story, or what is it, like
Origin story?
their
The villain,
origin
the villain
story.
origin story.
Yes, their creation story.
That's how Lex Luthor was started. He actually got left on red by some model.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
So it made me think about my own dating. I was like, was I like that? I mean, I guess, like, no, not at all.
Also,
I thought about it for a second, then I immediately dismissed it. No, that didn't
Well,
happen.
for starters, you're still friends with a lot of your exes. Not all
yeah,
of them,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you had good friends. I doubt these serial daters
And
are.
the person who, like, was my ex right before my belly chain phase, I would be friends with him. Like, he doesn't want to be my friend. But that's fine.
Well, you stole his car. No, I'm kidding. She didn't.
killed his dad.
Yeah, she didn't. First of all, Robin doesn't have a license, but she could kill her dad. I don't know. That's not outside the realm.
And also, like, I was just, I think more than anything, it just was really exciting to, like, suddenly be getting, like, a lot of attention. And it was my first time on the app, so it was, like, really gamified, and there were so many people at my fingertips, and, like,
I mean, they
I could have
design
so
it that
much
way.
sex, and, like, you just, like,
Hold on, what was the last one?
so much sex.
That I don't believe.
And just trying new things, and like kind of just I had probably two, depending on who you are, a couple lifetimes worth of dating.
But I mean, an Amish person, 10, 12, 15 lifetimes of dating. Well, I don't know. I think the difference is, are you dating with intent is such an annoying phrase. But so it is funny to me how, I mean, dating it can be fun. The thing all the guys say, which is fair, is like, the reason there's no guys in this is if you're going to date every night, you are broke.
Oh,
you
yeah,
are fucking broke. You're going to spend like $150 to $200 a night if things go well. Mm-hmm. So that's $60,000 a year on dating.
Jesus Christ.
I do find it funny when girls are like, don't you find dating fun? I'm like, I imagine you find it very fun. But then the flip side, it is annoying if someone takes you out and they just suck. And I'm amazed that you went through it and you enjoyed it, because so many dates I go on, I'm kind of like,
Well, the difference between you and I is that if I don't, I mean, I had a very, I went in with a lot of intention and a plan. So I liked to get there before, if it was a first date, I liked to get there before the person. I liked to buy my own drink. I liked for that drink to be about halfway done by the time they showed up. And then if they sucked, I just don't get a second drink, and then I leave.
and you've already paid for your drink.
I've already paid for my drink. I don't have to do any of.
That's a great tip.
We're out. I'm out. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything.
That's a
Goodbye.
Robin Richardson tip. That's smart. Or you can do what our previous guest, Pepper Cummins, did, which is just, she was like, basically, pretty girls never get there on time. She was like, she's always late every time. Everything's a mind game of just like, I will get there when I get there. And you can wait, you fucking turd.
I think she and I were dating for different reasons.
That's true.
I think I was just trying to have fun.
Yeah. Well, I guess she's trying to do that as well. But no, I get what you're saying. And I think that's smart about bringing the drink, getting your own. Because it does suck, like, in any awkward situation, regardless of dating, when you're planning outs of like some work drinks or something, you're like, oh, and someone's like, do you want to go home? Do you want to do like a tab? It's like, that feels very messy. I'm definitely intending on leaving.
Exactly.
I'm just, I think it's simpler if I just do my thing.
It just, yeah, it was and so if you're going out trying to like find the guy that is gonna, if you're testing for partners, like it makes a lot of sense to like, maybe it makes sense to play more games or to have like more, to be more aloof or to play it more cool. But I was like, I want to have a good night. If you're not a good time, I'm out of here. If you are a good time, we'll see where it goes.
Sure. So you would go into things. Actually, I was putting some questions together when you asked about this, about what you would do, what would define a serial dater. And I wanted to do, I don't want to jump ahead. How much more, I don't want to skip your thing.
No, we'll skip it.
No, it's still, but it's part of it. But it's like, if you were to make a bingo board for a serial dater, someone who'd be like, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. What are the middle square is free. What are the 24 squares? Maybe that's too many.
Yeah, 24 is a lot. I think if you're somebody who doesn't go on more than like, if you don't date somebody for longer than a month or 2 months, like I think that you might be, and you've never dated somebody that longer than that.
So within this period where you claim to be a serial dater, you've never done... So, I mean, the girl you mentioned in the thing, she was going on like 2 dates a week. So she would only go on like 2 dates with a guy and then give up.
Yeah.
I think you can be even more restrictive than that and be like, I think some of these people would be less restrictive. You know, if you've never had a 5th date.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like, because it's really, it's not even so much about. I mean, there is this, like, obviously if you're making content about it, that's going to be you're like upper echelon serial dater. But if you're somebody who's just like does not or cannot leave the dating phase, that like initial phase where everything's really exciting and where like you're still trying to look cute for each other and you haven't met parents and there's no.
Is this not you trying to look cute? I think you look cute.
Oh, thank you.
Robin is wearing what appears to be an older brother's purple sweatshirt.
Right. No. One time I was wearing this, I thought that the guy in the red was Abu Obeida, but it's not. Or it could be, I guess.
No, I think that's
Probably
me.
not. I don't know that Abu Obeida has hung out with boom boxes much.
Probably not. For people who are listening on Spotify, just assume this all makes sense.
R.I.P.
Okay, so one is if they go on, if they've never been to a 5th date. The other one I thought is if you're consistently going on 3 dates a week, I think that's...
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, especially if they're with different people every time. I think another thing is if like the main things that you're looking for when you're dating are just looks related, you might be more of a serial dater. Like you're not actually looking for like...
But that's almost now like whatever you'd call fuckboy territory, which is fine too if that's what you want. You just want to hook up.
I mean, I think this is a version of being a fuckboy.
Is this a female fuckboy?
Yeah,
where
it's you're in fuckboy territory fully. I think
if you were going to delineate on gender, what the idea would be a male fuckboy wants to get laid. Mm-hmm. And this isn't always true because we've spoken to some girls who, these guys will trauma dump, etc. But let's assume they just want to get laid. And then the woman equivalent of fuckboy is someone who just wants to go on a few dates and go on like a nice dinner and have some fun, but then it's like, this is getting too much.
I think the female version of the fuckboy is somebody who wants to, like, what they are getting out of it is feeling desired.
Oh, they like getting chased, and then they play games.
Like that. They want. I mean, so one of the things that was pointed out in this video essay, learn a new term, was that these creators like really enjoy keeping things that that they've borrowed or that like they have claimed as themselves. So like sweatshirts, yeah, big on keeping men's sweatshirts and things like that. So that to me feels very like.
They have confirmed all of our suspicions. They are stealing the sweatshirts. It was not an accident. They are trophies. They are the predator incarnate. They are running around with our skull, except that the amount of sweatshirts I've lost that I cared about. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yes, much more. Yes, much more than this woman who I barely know. This sweatshirt got me through high school.
And there is something kind of about like having like a dude sweatshirt. You're like in this big, XL, in your case, 2XL. Very big man.
Too extra lean. No. But can I just say...
It's very funny, actually. This is a total side note. So I contacted somebody... This is going to be a spoiler. So for Christmas, I wanted to get you this shirt made by this guy, our neighbor who makes like shirts out of like repurposed materials, like tablecloths and stuff like that. They're very bushwick and very cool. And I was like, oh, I was on his website, was just gonna buy one, but they only went up to XL. So I emailed him and was like, hey, Junie, would you do a 2XL? And he said, absolutely. And you know what? I've actually been thinking a lot about becoming more size inclusive. And I was like, cool. And great. I love that. But it's just really funny that you're part of the size inclusivity.
Well, people often leave me out, and it's really sad. Yeah. And look, I hate to get in my soapbox about this, but
it's really hard being a size 13 shoe. You know how fucking hard it is to find a BDS safe shoe for this man?
And also, 13 in some things and 14 in others. It can be very frustrating. But first of all, be careful with the 2XL thing, because when he says size inclusive, what he might mean is men who are tall and also basically large.
That is what he means.
Yeah.
That's when you say size inclusive, that is what that means.
But what I want is a shirt that is tall and still kind of slim. So be like, hold on, you need to be inclusive of...
Okay, well, here's the thing. These shirts are not slim.
You want me to go... Yeah.
This is a Bushwick shirt, so...
No, I will love whatever you get me. Everything nice I own, Robin has gotten for me at some point.
And he doesn't like it until he wears it on accident, or it runs out of things, and then some black man compliments him on it. Somebody else compliments him.
That did happen many times. I'm going to start a store where it's just a black guy at the entrance goes, great. When you leave, he goes, great shirt. And then you get a 5-star review. Where did 2XL come from? What were we? Oh, yeah, keeping the hoodies.
Yeah, keeping hoodies. Yeah.
So the thing is, it annoys me when women say, "Oh, well, it's really nice having a large hoodie." There is no law against you buying a large hoodie yourself. You don't see some petite woman walk into a sporting goods store and say, "I'll take this hoodie." They're like,
no, there is something. It's like, you know what it is like when you're a young woman, or like when you're a girl, you see like the teenage girl who's wearing her boyfriend's Letterman jacket. And there's this thing of like, I am wanted and protected and warmed by this man's love. And he wants everybody to know that I am with him. And there's something like really affirming about that. I don't know if it's actually affirming, but we certainly are sold that. And so like, there is something kind of romantic about having a man's sweater.
But you know what negates that? This woman who's just stealing them.
Yeah, she is. She's fully just stealing them.
The entire premise is a consensual act of protection via this magical amulet jacket that you're providing. It doesn't count if you're like, I fucked this guy and I made out with 6 of his hoodies.
And I was cold, and he let me wear his, because he's a gentleman, he let me wear his hoodie. And now I have this little trophy proof that I was good enough.
Well, that
he wanted it.
Here's something men learn as they get older.
Don't let anybody borrow you.
Don't let him borrow. You'll be on like 2 dates with a girl, and she'll be like, "It's so cold. Can I have this?" And I'm a big worm. Yeah. And I've certainly wormed out many occasions. But I had that times recently where I'm like, no.
You're just gonna wrap her in a towel or something.
No, she goes home cold. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't trust your gender anymore, okay?
Should we get you like a stack of just like Old Navy? Well, maybe it can be Old Navy, I have to check them. Just a stack of cheap sweatshirts that you can just be handing out to
we need to be smart about this. You need to go out and get us sweatshirts for men. You need to go out and date. We need to create a pipeline, okay, where you bring the sweatshirts into our home, and then I give them to some random girl. And that's how the economy works, Robin, okay? You have to continually cycle it.
It's the circle of life.
Exactly. You think I own my hoodies? No, the hoodies I got were from girls.
I actually have given you a few hoodies.
Yeah. But you didn't, you bought them for me as opposed to, I didn't take your undersized hoodie.
Yeah, no, I bought you some hoodies.
Yeah. I did. Robin,
you're like, oh, I'm cold. And you're like, oh, would you like this? This is a hoodie from my wife's union.
Let's get hoodies that print to say, "I'm a dirty hoodie thief." And I'm like, go ahead and you know what? That would actually, people would buy that. People would like that shirt. I stole this hoodie from a man. We should make that. I'm a dirty hoodie thief.
If you ever make merch, that's what it is.
Well, I'm going to do the one we did, the Brittany Grave episode, where I said, if you don't slide, you get slid. But the stealing hoodie thing, I read this thing on Reddit where someone like took one of her boyfriend's hoodies and was walking around the house, or her husband's hoodies, and a bunch of work was getting done in the house by some tradesmen. Mm-hmm. And she wore it around for like a week, and then one day the husband's like, "Where'd you get that hoodie?" She's like, "It's yours." He's like, "No," and it was one of the tradesmen's hoodies that she had been proudly wearing around the house, and he was just watching.
Was just like, all right. The men are just so used to just like having to like relinquish their hoodies, so they're just like, all right, I guess this lady I didn't even fuck her. I guess because actually it's not like you. I've gotten people have wrapped me up in things that I haven't fucked yet, or like people who I have not fucked yet have warmed me with their garments.
I like the idea. No, it's gross. I hated that. I like the idea of some woman's
That's
like.
the craziest way to say I've had hoodies from people.
Yeah, I've been warmed by their garments. I'm like, what?
What the fuck was happening?
Just say you fucked them. What are you doing?
Fuck up.
Nah, don't lie now. But the thing.
Some I fucked and some I haven't.
Yeah, across the board.
Yeah.
No, I do think there's something funny if the girls like, I can have the hoodie. I'm like, we haven't even had sex yet. Why would I? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why would I give you a hoodie? We haven't had sexual intercourse.
I think it's a little bit crazy. Like, I've seen women ask men that they're not even romantically connected with or friends with for their like jacket or something. Like,
yeah,
definitely.
Well,
I've seen that at
some
many
women will
weddings.
get jealous of that. Like if I was dating a girl, like it was like as in like monogamously.
Okay, how about this? How about we pretend we're married?
Okay, pretend we're married.
So in this,
but in this example, it doesn't work because you're not jealous. But I've definitely had past relationships where like someone's been cold. I know that if I go and get them a hoodie or something, like they'll be like.
really?
And the other thing you'll get, which
They're
is like,
no, every bitch is cold in my air, in your vicinity.
oh, her nipples are getting hard. Oh, put a hoodie on. But the one that I've seen happen is like, and this is like, not pick me is the wrong word, but I've heard women talk about these other women who are like snakes in the grass who are trying to steal your man. Mm-hmm. And they'll come in and be like, oh my God, I'm so cold. Oh, Jeremy, you're so big and strong. Could I have one of your big hoodies? And it's like, what the fuck? Don't be taking a hoodie off my man. That's too intimate.
Oh, interesting.
There's a lot of hoodie dynamics at play.
Do you think? What if they were like, my feet are so cold. Could I have some socks? Do you think do you think that would be as big a deal?
Well, only because after they take their socks off, I take a quick photo. Little photo of the foot for my collection,
Oh no.
No, so I do think big hoodie dynamics at play. Yes, you can buy me hoodies. I would like to point out that Robin did give me a hoodie. She bought me one. I wasn't wearing one of hers. And I told another comic, and I was like, Robin got me this. And he's like, do you just wear your wife's hoodies? And he goes, it's very progressive of you. I think that's really gender neutral of you, I guess. I actually have a giant hoodie that my sister got me, which is like one of those Snuggie style hoodies.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably equivalent size on me as one of my hoodies might be on someone your size.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it goes down to like just above your knees.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, women do not like me wearing it. It makes them very uncomfortable.
We're about to get into like the Snuggie phase for there's like a word for what this thing is.
It's like a snoodle or something.
Yeah, something crazy.
Something, I think it's called a cool guy, big dick garment.
Unfuckable. That it's called.
Thoroughly. It's the unfuckable is what it's called.
It's just like a giant plush, like basically a blanket.
Yeah.
Or a poncho. It's like a big poncho.
It also has my name on it. So there's a lot of problems with it. But what's important is that it's a double standard.
If somebody asked, like if a woman asked to borrow a hoodie and you gave them that,
That'd
like I feel like that it'd probably be a turnoff, right?
Maybe. Me wearing it is a turn off because it's cute when a girl is little and a big thing.
Yeah.
If I gave it to them, it would go to the floor. They would be in trouble. But,
that's true.
But I've had girls I've then broken up with. I met one person and then she called me afterwards because she was upset. She found out I was seeing someone new. And then because after we'd broken up. And she goes, I'm still wearing your hoodie. And she was like really upset. Like, show me that's how we were connected. And I was like, all right, well, send it back. You said you'd lost it. So you said you'd lost it. So you fucking lied, for starters. Look, I think our next guest is almost here. This might have to be a short episode. Did you have anything more you wanted to cover?
No, that's it for me.
This is going to be one long hoodie episode. Women, stop taking men's hoodies. It's not cute. And you got to do 4 sexes.
4 sexes.
4 sexes before you get one hoodie. That's the ratio.
Oh, that's
sex 4 times, then a hoodie.
Interesting.
You can get a hat after 2, and we'll give you a pair of socks after 1. If you're really good,
I'm fucking for socks in these streets.
Yeah, whatever you can do to keep your feet
In
warm.
this economy,
Well, Robin hasn't showed me her feet in 5 years, so
I never will.
I hear they're gross. Okay, thank you for listening, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.